Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime
Leading
baseball.
Off the afternoon for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Taylor is there. One out. Striding in for Houston, George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do something.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 5. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cole, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Got him to go down swinging there. Trey Turner is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Eaton becomes out number 2 this inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. And that'll bring Strasburg. He's 2 for 3. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading
He's set
off
to
for
lead off the
Washington,
home half of the
the
second.
left fielder,
Here it comes.
Soto.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Juan Soto is retired leading off the bottom of the second.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Zimmerman.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location could be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 0-2 home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses ball one.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
1-1 to Chirinos. Strasburg on 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. A ball and two strikes to the Astros pitcher. The 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Kurt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Behind 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. In there for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Gurriel moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. A pause and the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The count now at 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Ready on 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Hey. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. In now is Adam Eaton. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Eaton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Over to first, Cole, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The first baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he's got another one. 13 strikes. Here's Howie Kendrick as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
The second baseman, Howie.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's
2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Zimmerman.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on the first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and this ball's right past him at first base. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that means batting next to be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the corner and slicing foul. Suzuki leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he will strike him out. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Garrett Cole, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. On to first, and there were two down. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve, runner in scoring position with two gone. In there, strike one. Now here's the drive out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Number 4.
Here's George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Altuve at second with two down. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Leading off the inning, Steven Strasburg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Gerardo Parra is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gerardo Parra.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Hopped up. Bregman has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Adam.
Stepping up now, Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Up with it now is Kendrick. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
Count it 3-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And he struck out again. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Chirinos recovers. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting. The second
Kendrick
baseman.
waiting. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The count now at 2-2. And he struck him out. 16. Digging in once again, number 44. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Number 44.
Daniel Hudson been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. 2-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Correa goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the Astros.
Standing in, Garrett Cole. Josh Reddick will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
Now batting, Ryan Zimmerman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he got him. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I get it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Kendrick is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So striding forward now, Michael Brandt. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good, hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 105.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Washington. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Zimmerman right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting seventh.
Here's George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
From the stretch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. Suero has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day.
And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score.
Nice try,
Double
Ramon.
play is in order, however. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2. Scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Zimmerman is there, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There goes Brantley. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Kendrick takes it in, and he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, he takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. So striding in, Juan Soto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from Soto. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. So coming to the plate, Howie Kendrick. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Eaton over at second. Soto at first, 2 out in the inning. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they